Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video day, and today we're going to be previewing the Houston Astros spring training game number 7. This one against the St. Louis Cardinals. The Astros facing the Cardinals for a second time in spring. They played them on Sunday and got a win, a really nice win. They scored 11 runs on Sunday when playing the Cardinals, and they'll have more of a complete team now. I mean, really the only starter or really opening day guy that played on Sunday was Yainer Diaz. If we're just talking about players that are projected to be starters, Yainer Diaz was really the only guy. The Astros won that game because Zach DeZenzo, had like 2 RBIs, or it was like 2 or 3 RBIs he had, and then Joseph Sullivan hit like a 2-run shot, and he was great. And Tommy Sacco had like 4 RBIs, so it was guys like that who were the reason why the Astros beat the Cardinals. And really Yainer Diaz, who did have a really good game against these guys on Sunday, he had a really nice game. He had 2 hits. He was just really the only guy in the lineup. But the Astros have more of a complete lineup against this Cardinals team this time around. And let's start off with the leadoff man. And this is interesting. This is really interesting. Jose Altuve making his debut in left field. He'll be at leadoff, of course, today, and he'll be batting for the Astros, and he'll be in left field. That's going to be nuts. I wish I could say that's going to be nuts to see, but it's not going to be nuts to see because we're not going to be able to see this game. If you want to listen to this game, you can listen to it on the radio. I think it's 690 or 710, something like that. It's 790, 610, something like that. I think it's on 790. But it's not on TV. Like, this is the games. Like, luckily we're able to see Isak and Christian Walker's Astros debuts on TV. That's not what it was supposed to be. Like, the Astros game was on TV on Tuesday when they played the Mets, but they were supposed to make Christian Walker and Isak Paredes were supposed to make their Astros debuts on Monday against the Marlins. That wasn't supposed to be on TV, but luckily the Astros game got canceled on Monday, and Walker and Isak's debuts got pushed to Tuesday, and we got to see that on TV. This is something that should be on Space City Home Network, but it's not. That's unfortunate, though. But I'm excited to see what Altuve can do in left field, and we'll see. And you don't know if you're going to see clips of this stuff because sometimes you do get to see highlights of what happened in spring. Sometimes you don't. But I hope we can get to see Jose Altuve in left field today. Obviously, he's going to be out there, but we're not going to get to see it unless you go to the game or you see highlights afterwards or you just hear what's going on while listening to the radio. But let's go over this full lineup because Jose Altuve isn't the only guy suiting up today. The Astros have some well-known players playing elsewhere as well. Isak Paredes is at number 2 playing third base today. At 3 and playing DH today is Christian Walker. At 4 playing catcher, back at catcher, is Yainer Diaz. At 5 and playing first base is John Singleton. At 6 and playing second base, At 6 and playing second base is Brendan Rodgers. At 7 and playing right field is Kennedy Corona. At 8 and playing today shortstop is Zach Short. At 9 and playing center field is Jake Myers. And another interesting debut in spring will be Hunter Brown. I mean, he had the end of his season was spectacular, and he even pitched really well in the playoffs against the Tigers. I'm really excited to see how he looks today. Obviously, he's going to share the spotlight today with Jose Altuve as those 2 guys are making their debuts. Everybody else that is playing today in the lineup we've already seen so far this spring. And so I'm excited to see what Jose Altuve does today. And I want to say one thing before I end this thing. I like the 1-2-3 of this lineup with Altuve, Isak, and Christian Walker. And this is what I hope the 1-2-3 lineup looks like for the Astros opening day. I love Yordan Alvarez, but so far what I've seen with Isak and Christian Walker, these are going to be 2 guys that get a lot of walks, get a lot of hits, or even extra base hits for you at times. And I think they're going to really help out with that. With Yordan Alvarez, I think even before he was probably the best hitter on this team, maybe there was a little bit of a debate with Kyle Tucker. But now that Tucker's gone, no offense to Jose Altuve, Christian Walker, and Isak, or anybody who else wants to claim this, but Yordan Alvarez is officially the best hitter on this team. Not even close. So with the Astros having, two guys now that with Isak and Christian Walker who get a lot of walks. They've done it so far in spring training, at least, and they did it last year. Get a lot of nice hits like they've had so far. Like Christian Walker in his limited at bats already has 2 doubles this spring. Isak, he can get you some nice walks as well, a lot of hits. You have Altuve at leadoff. That is a great 1-2-3 to put Yordan Alvarez in situations where he has runners in scoring position. And that's what I want to see more for Yordan Alvarez this season, because he's an RBI machine when he gets the chance to, and that's why I don't like seeing him at the 2 spot. You're not going to see Yordan Alvarez get many chances to knock in RBIs if he's at the 2 spot, because look at how bad the bottom of the order is. The only guy that you can be hopeful that he's going to potentially have on base is Jose Altuve. Sure, every once in a blue moon, the 9 or 8 hitter, whether that's Chas and Jake Myers, could get on, and Yordan could have a chance to have multiple runners on base when he's at bat. But I know there's much a better chance for Yordan Alvarez to see at bats when there's runners on base or multiple runners on base if Jose Altuve, Isak, and Christian Walker are ahead of him and not just Jose Altuve. That's why I want to see Yordan back at the cleanup this year, and see Isak and Christian Walker at 2 and 3 and Altuve at 1. Then at 5 it can be Yainer Diaz, 6 can be Jeremy, and the rest of the bottom lineup could be figured out after that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Astros game today as they play at 12 o'clock against the Cardinals. Jose Altuve making his debut in left field. Hunter Brown making his spring debut. I'm excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.